What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another video. We have a really fun race and challenge coming up here in the next couple weeks, which I'm excited to share with all of you beautiful people. But a couple weeks ago, I had a video regarding what it takes to become a Marine. And I actually had a chance to sit down with Sergeant Jordan Greenlaw. And I asked a bunch of questions about what it's like to become a Marine, what it's like when you're in it, what's training like, and everything else in between. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of doing physical and mental challenges. And obviously when you're serving our country, it is one of the most rewarding and respectable things that anyone can do, because they're serving us as regular day humans, so we don't have to. So by popular demand, I'm gonna showcase some of the questions that we did not show in that first video. But first, I'm gonna bring you guys on a quick training day. It's hot as hell in Austin, Texas. I actually got yoga already done, but now we're gonna head to the collective. We're gonna get a strength workout, some cardio, and we're gonna do some stairs, and I'm gonna tell you why. But here we go. Nothing like the Stairmaster to replicate some hills. And in this case, replicating Leadville 100. If you don't know what Leadville 100 is, go look it up. One of the hardest 100-mile races in the country. And my buddy Nate Boyer wasn't even gonna use a pacer or a crew. So we're gonna embark on this journey with him. So if you guys saw the video that got released a couple weeks ago, it was really fun and honestly super humbling for me to get a chance to sit down with a former Marine. The one big takeaway I got was like how much he talked about like community and how powerful it is that like you go anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world, and you find someone else that's part of the Marine Corps. There's like a sense of like belonging and a sense of community with all those people. It doesn't matter if you're friends or not. It doesn't matter if you have differences, but you have this one thing that connects you. And I think for most people, it's important to find that in any aspect of life, whether it's in the Marines, whether it's in your community, whether it's a running club, whether it's a gym or family or friends. Because at the end of the day, community is one of the most important aspects of everyday life. And it's what helps fuel people. It's what helps to keep people inspired and engaged. And it also just gives us a sense of belonging. And I'm excited to share more of that conversation with all of you.
You know, in the Marine Corps, like everyone, like we're all big brother, little sister,
Yeah.
you know, big sister type thing. So like, you know, finding, you know, like my friends, I've met some of like my best friends through the Marine Corps. So no matter like where it is I go, like I know I can go talk to like any Marine, and they're basically it's gonna be like we're long lost friends. Yeah.
You
know, like I just met you, but here we are, best friends. So it's been pretty easy. Like we just hold ourselves as a tight knit community. So, you know, the brotherhood, the sisterhood is always there, so it makes it very easy.
So Sergeant Greenlaw, basic training as a Marine, can you kind of share what that's like?
Yeah, so like Marine Corps boot camp is 13 weeks long, 3 months. It is like one of the longest boot camps of the military branches. And, you know, it's definitely a physically and mentally demanding, you know, training event for individuals that go through. But I mean, you know, going through, it's definitely very rewarding because you go through all these different phases of being with, you know, individuals day in, day out. You have your drill instructors that are with you every single day, pushing you, demanding the most out of you, really trying to, you know, break you down and build you up right into the person that you really want to be. So like a lot of like the challenges, you know, that you'll go through is, you go through like a swim qualification, you go through like a rifle qualification, and then ultimately, you know, in the end, you're gonna go through what's called the Crucible. The Crucible is a 54-hour event that's, you know, really builds upon, you know, team building.
Okay.
And then at the end of it, you really just, you know, you get this probably the best ceremony that you can ever, you know, have. Every Marine, you know, that has ever gone through it, they always remember the Eagle Globe and Anchor ceremony.
Okay.
Because at that point, that's whenever your drill instructor, you know, they come up to you, they put the EGA in your hand for the very first time, and they call you a Marine for the very first time, and it's just such a rewarding time, and you're just like, man, like I had this, you know, accomplishment set for myself, and I went out and did it. Here I am now, United States Marine.
That's amazing. First, that's sick. I guess to prep for that, or after becoming a Marine, how do you keep yourself like physically and mentally sharp? like, you know, kind of building that grit level? Like, is it just through your own training? I know you said you work out like 2-3 times a day, but like, are there anything else in specific that you do that to help you prep for that?
I mean, the Marine Corps, well, we have different kinds of schools. Like going out through the Marine Corps, like one of the schools I went through is a martial arts instructor school. That school is a very demanding school because, I mean, we're being certified in our martial arts program that we have into the Marine Corps. So like a lot of that, you know, consists of like a lot of fighting, a lot of exercising and stuff like that. So like the mental grit that, you know, you need to know it really instilled, for me, what I got out of that course the most was like just the capability of just never quitting. You know I need to come out on top, you know, so like that was like one school that I went to. There's other kind of like every single job that goes into the Marine Corps, there's an advanced school that goes along with it. And through that, I mean, different kinds of jobs have different, you know, curriculums that go along with it. So it's just very demanding in that.
And I'm sure, like, even for you, like, jiu-jitsu probably becomes part of that too, right? It's like building your grit level and even just like your everyday fitness.
Yes, sir, it does.
Amazing. All right, so Sergeant, you teach rifle training. What are things that people struggle with when it comes to shooting?
So a lot of times, like, the biggest struggle is just like that mental barrier of like some people that come to shoot, they've never shot a gun, you know, a day in their life before. That was in my case. Before coming into the Marine Corps, I'd never shot guns a day in my life. But like going through it, you know, a lot of people are just scared of like shooting. But however, you know, as your time, you know, you're gonna have a marksmanship instructor that's gonna teach you, you know, like weapon safety. You know, they're gonna teach you all sorts of different things, the fundamentals on how to shoot. And then once it actually comes to, you know, shooting, like we break it down Barney style for you. So it makes it very easy and very understandable on how like the shooting and how you eventually become great marksmanship.
Fair.
So, and then eventually if you become an expert, you get one of these cool badges that you can put on your uniform.
I appreciate all you guys tuning in to the conversation I had with Sergeant Greenlaw. I hope you guys got a ton of value out of it. If you guys are interested in joining the Marine Corps or just learning more, click the link in the description below and it'll take you to find all the resources you need. I appreciate all you guys tuning in. I'll see you guys all at Leadville. Peace.